guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. If you're new to the channel, you should hit that subscribe button down there. As you saw, we're assembling pistons today. Pistons, look at that, piston. One assemble so far. But we are assembling the rest of the pistons today. I did save you guys from having to watch me install the C-clips because the C-clips are a pain in the butt to install. And I do suggest being in a small room when you try to install these, because when they fly all over the place, and if you lose one, it's a pain in the butt. Fortunately, I had two fly away from me 2 or 3 times, and I found them each time. So yeah, that's just a fun little fact about C-clips and putting them in pistons. But we are going to put the rest together today and then do a little bit of work to the block, which is right there. And then we're also going to do a little bit of work to the head because I have to actually take the stage shoe cams out. So stick around, enjoy the video, and again, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. If you guys could do me a favor, just hit that like button as well. It really helps with the algorithm and things like that. And if you don't like it, just hit the thumbs down button, whatever. Just hit one of the two, preferably the like button, and comment. One thing to note too, when you're installing C-clips, they tell you to use like a small screwdriver or something like that, which kind of is crazy because if you slip, you could put some scratches on it. So what I actually used was this, and basically used the rounded, because it's rounded, it helped push the C-clip in, even though it was still a pain in the butt. But you know, because you will get some, you can't really see it here. Yeah, right there. So some surface scratches and things like that. That one, oh yeah, you can see it there. These aren't gouges, they're actually just scratches, no burrs or anything like that. But you know, it's gonna happen, so you just got to be careful, because, and then once you get used to it, as you can see, like 1 or 2 scratches, nothing crazy. But now we're gonna put the rings on these, and I do have this tool to install the rings, and it actually goes fairly quickly. So let's get into it and get these rings on these other 3 pistons. And again, that's for cylinder 2, cylinder 3, cylinder 4. Another thing I did too was I marked which cylinder, which piston needs to go in which cylinder. So piston 1, cylinder 1. Wanted to show you guys something really quick, just so you can understand the order of the rings. So you've got 3 rings here. These 3 rings are actually these lower 3 rings right here. Sorry, right there. Those 3 rings go in this one channel, the lowest channel right there. All right, and these 2 rings right here are actually the same size. It doesn't matter if they get put in upside down or not, because they're supposed to, they fit either way. They're universal. This one is a ring that expands, and you want to make sure with this particular ring right here that, sorry, I'm trying to get you guys a good shot right there. You see that? Those aren't supposed to sit in. They're actually supposed to just butt up against each other like that. Sorry about the focus, camera doesn't want to focus today. And those 3 rings go again in that lower channel right here where you're seeing the oiling holes. Now you've got your top ring and your bottom ring. How do you know which one's your top ring? Well, your top ring, your middle ring, excuse me, your middle ring, if you take it and try to put it in the first channel here, it shouldn't fit. It should almost be, you can tell it just does not fit and does not want to go in there. And this one actually sits above here. Sorry for that explanation. It's tough to explain. But the other thing too is the top two rings are directional. And the way you know which direction they're supposed to be in as far as up, down, is they're going to have a marking somewhere. Again, this isn't going to focus, but there is actually a mark on this particular ring. This one says NO2, and that marking means that it has to go face up. And same with the top ring as well. So guys, the rings are finally installed. I do have to admit that regardless of what tools you have, it's still a nerve-wracking process, because even though I had this ring, what is this freaking thing called? Piston ring installer, I guess, remover. You have to be careful because you don't want to go too far, because you can actually break the rings, which isn't fun, because then you have to order that whole set, all 5 of those rings, just because you broke one ring. And I did that when I originally did the motor in here, and it sucked because then I had to wait. But as you guys can see, we've got all our rings installed on all 4 pistons. I did want to show you something. Alright, so if you recall, for those of you who have been around on the channel for a while and hit that subscribe button, last time when I built this particular put together the motor that's in the car now, I had a ring compressor, but the thing was, is what you had to do was you literally put it around here, and then you tightened it, and then it compressed the rings in. Well, the issue with that was the ring, if you didn't get the piston in all the way, the second ring has a little bit of a lip to it, and what happened was that ring came out of the bottom but didn't get into the piston, and when I went to push it in, I actually broke that ring. So yeah, that was 2 rings I broke and had to order 2 full sets. So what I did this time around was I actually bought a ring compressor sleeve, and that is this right here. And basically what this is because the piston's 86 millimeters, it's an 86 millimeter sleeve, but it here, it's just easier to do this right above my car. So as you can see, did I put that the right way? Once you get all the rings to sit where they're supposed to be, this actually compresses in like that, compresses in again, there you go. And then as you can see, the bottom part actually comes out, which that's kind of your guide into the sleeve of the cylinder. This needs to go down a little bit further, and then you quickly tap it in, and it all slides in really quick. But these sleeves, I think I paid 36 bucks for this, but it definitely will come in handy. But if I do ever want to go bigger, then I got to get a bigger sleeve. But this will make life a lot easier. And also, because you never install pistons into a cylinder, into a dry cylinder, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to oil this up on the inside as well, just so I don't mess anything up. So, but it should, I think this is awesome and the perfect tool. This one's Wiseco, by the way. But I think what we're going to do now is we actually need to, it's a little bit of a mess over here, but we actually need to take the cam gears off and put them on the GSC cams, just so I know which is which, because I'm gonna have to take these cams out, to install the head, and also because I have to install these as well. Yeah, that hurt. But fortunately for us, we have a solution for that, and it's actually one of the things I'm glad that the guy left at the house. Yeah, yes, that's right. He left the table vise, if that's what it's called. So yeah, we're gonna actually use that. I don't know why I didn't just use it in the first place. Idiot. Power tools to the rescue. Now let's go get these on the other cams, and then I think that might be it for this video. We'll see. Actually, no, it won't, because I actually need to show you exactly what came in for the gen and the build. Okay, so now that we got the cam gears on, we're actually going to take the caps off, just because I want the valves all to be closed right now. Because right now I cannot sit it flat, because I've 2 or 3 or 4 of the valves are open, so I have it sitting on this tape here, so that way it's elevated. But I want to take those off, so we're going to take those off right now. Yeah, so I actually had to move that head over because it's like it was putting so much weight on the middle of this table here that I was actually pushing it down, and I didn't want the table to collapse because that would have been very expensive. Alright guys, so before I end this video, because I'm actually racing the battery on the camera, I just wanted to show you something. So these are the new parts that came in that we need to assemble the head. We've got new chain tensioner arm guides. We've got a new tensioner. What else do we have? A new oil pump chain. A new timing chain. This timing chain though is a BK2 timing chain, because from what I've been told these are stronger than the BK1, so it's obviously an improvement. We've got the guides for the oil pump chain right here. These are the old ones. And I probably could have reused these, but I figured why not just get new ones. But I still have to reuse the bolts and stuff like that anyway. I got those from forgedgreen.com. Very inexpensive actually. All of that cost me about $150, and that was with shipping. So if you're looking for Hyundai parts, it looks like they have all other types of car parts as well for other cars. Check them out. It's forgedgreen.com. F-O-U-R green.com. The other thing too, I'm starting to realize before I end this video is, yeah, this motor here and that turbo, oh my God, I'm realizing I should have thrown the Haltech in here and tuned it. I might actually do that just to see what we get, which means throwing the injectors in and throwing the fuel pump in, just to see what we get, because what I'm learning from this car, just with this turbo and this setup, is it's a pretty potent combination. And I'm really proud of myself for this setup. Again, at some point, once I take this out, I am going to sell it. And I actually have to take the setup out soon, the Evo 9 setup out soon, because I have to go through emissions. Possibly, I may have found a loophole, but I'll let you know. But either way, I'm going to end up selling this setup, which, yeah, I mean, I haven't, it's basically like barely broken in. I think I've gone like, I've hit like 30 pounds on this, but it's been at like half throttle. I haven't even gone full throttle with this setup at all, and it's been in there for almost a year. So that's that. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about this video. Let me know if you guys have any questions about the pistons, piston rings, and things like that. It's fairly simple. You just have to be very careful when you are assembling everything, especially those damn C-clips. I swear, like one, I was sitting over here, and one somehow flew. I heard it land way over there, and it was under that. So as you guys can see too, yeah, I got shelves and stuff I'm trying to organize. So yeah, anyway, so let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Again, like goal for this video is 50. Not asking for more, just 50. If I can get more, great. Definitely, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and also go back and check out all of the other videos. I think there's almost 300 videos. That's a lot. Wow, I can't believe I've made that many videos. So anyway, yeah, until next time, like, share, comment. I want to see those comments. I love the comments. You guys have been awesome. And hit that subscribe button. Yeah, that's all I got to say. So make no limitation your only limitation. Yeah, I'm sweaty. Yeah, I'm just shiny. But anyway, make no limitation your only limitation. Peace.